Hi all, welcome to Lex Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. So I did not get a chance to get on here and finish digging. So we're gonna do a little digging today. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen. And we're so far from anything useful too. What a shame. Come on, cart. I've just been so busy the last couple days. Not even fun busy either. Usually I am fun busy. Or at least only mildly irritating busy, but ugh. I getting some stuff together for work a little bit yesterday, but started working on the house or working on the hallway or the flooring or whatever yesterday. I've never done this kind of flooring stuff before. I've put in floors before, but I've never torn out an old floor like this and then replaced that. And I'm not even to the point where I'm even done tearing out the old floor, because it's horrible. It's the worst. It's the second worst job I think I've ever had at this point, ever. It's not quite the worst. That was bricklaying. But it's definitely right up there. I've maybe removed a third of the hallway. I think a little more than a third, but right around a third of the hallway. And there's 2 hallways to do and a bathroom of this tile, and every piece of tile is cemented down. Like, I've never put down tile floor before, and so I'm sure this is the way you're supposed to do it, but every single one of them has got like mortar on the bottom of them, and then they're stuck down, and so it is basically glued to the floor with stone. And so I'm having to take a pry bar and chip away every single tile. And let me tell you what, my job does not involve me sitting there with a pry bar and a hammer and pounding it under pieces of stone over and over for hours. I'll admit it's only been about 3.5 hours, but still, my hand still, my hand that holds the chisel is still kind of numb from the vibrations at this point, and I can really feel it in my arms from where I've been just pounding the hammer over and over and over all day. What am I doing? I am trying to make some new pickaxes here, buddy. Or at least a new pickaxe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go ahead and get 3 going. Yeah, so it's not been a fun couple of days. I started yesterday a little bit. I totally just said I was going to make 3 of those, so I don't know why I only put enough bits for 2. And I'm going back in the nether, so I don't really need to sleep. But, Yeah, it was. Oh, it's irritating. It's irritating. Unbelievably irritating to me to have to do this. Mostly because I don't want to do it. And the people who want it done aren't going to help. And I don't understand why it needs to be done. Apparently, one of the people stubs their toe once in a while on our current floor. And so they want the floor replaced. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's not her idea, it's the other one's idea. Oh no, that's right, it's not the other one's idea, it's the first one's idea. You know what, if it's nobody's idea, then why are we doing it? I mean, we have to... Basically, you have to do it at this point because they've already spent thousands of dollars on the materials. And so it would just be a huge waste of money not to do it. And I will admit that our kitchen floor does look terrible, but I don't really spend a lot of time in the kitchen, so I don't care. And you know, the upstairs bathroom does probably need some work, and that is why I have purchased several times the things that they need to fix the bathroom upstairs, and they have just not done it. And so they've gone and spent a bunch of money on new stuff for the upstairs bathroom that they haven't even touched. It's been sitting there for 3 months, I think, at this point. Maybe 4. And you know what? Not one single person other than myself has done anything about it. I hate when they get these ideas and then they don't actually do any of the work. Which really irritates. In fact, not only do they not do any of the work, it's just me and the stupid dog. And we're here for 4 days with while they're on vacation. By myself, working on this project that's not even my project. Oh yeah, that stupid dog. Ugh. I forget sometimes how much I dislike that dog, and then she just was really driving it home today, let me tell ya. Man, that dog. She's like a year old at this point, year and a half old at this point. So I know she's still kind of young, but come on, the whining. I mean, at least she hasn't, you know, gone to the bathroom in the house this time like she normally does, so maybe she's outgrowing that finally. But she just stands there and stares at you. And then she won't let you pet her. She doesn't like to be... Well, she doesn't like me to pet her, I guess. I don't know. You can't pet her. All she wants to do is nose you. Nose you, nose you, nose you. I'm like, stop it. I don't want to be nosed. Honestly, I don't even want you standing near me. Stupid dog. Alright. I need to be at 584. Oh, this is 584. Oh yeah, let's look at the right one here. Oh, 584, 219. Right, okay. So 219 would be this one. And then... Oh wait, 584, 219. Oh, right, and then we gotta get down to 77 is where the... Aw, I didn't bring a diamond pick. I needed a diamond pick so I could move the... portal up here. That's right. Aw, any chance I've got some sand or some gravel on me? No. No, the answer to that is definitely no. Well. Is that all we got around here? Is just a big fall your death? No, it looks like I can go over this way. Whoops. Looks like I can tear out the ground underneath of me so I can fall to my death. But the portal should be down there. As soon as I can get down to it. Come on, place the blocks, place the blocks. How did I get home in the first place? Oh yeah, I ran across the nether, didn't I? Okay. Yep, there it is, right there. Alright. Any chance I've got torches on me? I feel like I probably don't have... Ah, I do. Sweet. And then I can mark my stairway up with some torches, so I know where the path up is. Alright, beautiful. And then this should take me right out to... Yes. Alright, I am going to close down my notepad that's got my coordinates on it. So what have we got to have to do this? I'm going to need some sand. And I'm probably going to need some other supplies as well. I'm definitely going to need a base, so let's get cracking on that. What have I got on me that's just sitting around here doing nothing? I got another rack. Another rack's not very pretty base, but you know what? I got 64 blocks of netherrack here. And I think it's better to be indoors here than outdoors, so and probably I'm gonna wind up putting in some chests and stuff here, so I hear you being angry, but I don't see you, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue with my attempt to wall myself in before things go bad. Yeah, we started the modded Hidden Secrets server this week, and this is going to be an eclectic build, let me tell you. And that, of course, gets off to the normal rocky start. You know, when you first start on a world and there's just monsters everywhere, and you've got nothing, and so you just keep getting killed over and over again trying to get started. In fact, the first video of that went up yesterday. Probably go up every I want to say Fridays and Tuesdays, I'd imagine at this point, maybe. Whoops. Why is there... Oh, because that's what I used. I'm like, why is there a piece of wall at the corner of that? But that's how I got the corner, right? You are the ugliest base I have ever built. You are an ugly base. Who's an ugly base? But yeah, that dog... Let's get back to my story, I guess. That dog, man... So... I took it out before I went to bed. And then I woke up about 4 hours after I went to bed. And so I went out and took the dog out again. And I hate it because it just stands there. And I don't know what it wants. And it's not like a normal dog. At least not any dog I'm used to. Where you take the dog out. Oh, yeah, that's good. Let's grab the one spot where I can't build the door through here. You know, you take a dog outside, the dog runs out and sniffs around and does its business. No, this dog just stands there and stares at you. Like, I don't know what it wants. And it just stands there and stares at you. And then, and she's like, come on, dog, go to the bathroom already. Just stands there, stares, stands and stares. Stands at the bottom of the steps and just stares. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it wants. And so then I open the door, and it runs back in. Like, it didn't want to be out there in the first place. I'm like, alright, well, I'm going back to bed. And so I went back to bed. And got in a couple more hours of sleep before I finally deigned to rise for the day. And so I get up, I take the dog out, and it just stands there. Again. I'm like, seriously, dog, what is wrong with you? Just do your business. I don't know what you want. Why are you staring at me? And I don't know. That dog drives me crazy. I can't stand it. And then they one of the things that needs to be done here, that I basically something needs to be done, and almost every time I'm expected to be the one to do it. I live in a house with 7 other people, and I'm the only one who can do anything. It feels like. And I know some of the other people say that they feel like that's true about them, but they only do like one thing. And then they're like, oh, you always just expect me to do everything. I'm sorry that you had to go get the mail. You had to go get the mail. Nobody else does anything around here. Why? Because you went out to get the mail? Calm down, mister. I mow the lawn once in a while and get the mail. I will admit, I don't normally go get the mail. But, yeah. Anyways, so they're not here, and it's just me and this stupid dog. Ooh, nice sword, nice. And then I'm sitting there with the hammer and chisel, chiseling away, trying to get these stupid floor tiles up so that I can put down new flooring. And the dog comes over and it's just standing there staring at me. I'm like, what do you want? And it just starts wagging its tail. I'm like, yep, I don't speak tail wag, so what do you want? And so it does this little thing where it kind of rears up on its back legs and you know, like a playful little hop thing, and then wags its tail some more. I'm like, yes, I get it. I'm talking to you. What do you want? Why are you staring at me? And nope, just stands there and stares at me, and occasionally wags his tail. Tried to take it out, took it out. You know what I did? Stood there and stared at me. I finally just took it out and left it out, and came back in and started back on the tile removal. You know, it's really terrible. I went and went online and I typed in easy way to remove tile floor, and because I thought, man, there's got to be an easier way than what I'm doing. And every single thing I looked at on the easy way to remove tile flooring is basically exactly what I'm doing. And I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. It doesn't come up in tiles. It comes up in little tiny chunks of tile. And so you place the pry bar at the edge of the tile, well, at the grout, because there's grout all the way around every piece. And so first you gotta bust out a little section of grout. What's crazy is that the grout won't come up, and then once I break out a tiny piece of grout, all the grout comes off, like just crumbles away. And I'm like, why don't you crumble away when I'm trying to get this in place? Why do I have to chisel through the grout in the first place before it breaks up? I don't know. And like I said, I've never dealt with this tile stuff ever, so this is a new experience for me. And but every single, I think out of the 60, 80 tiles I've pulled up so far, and these are pretty big tiles. I probably haven't pulled up 60 tiles, let's be honest. I probably pulled up 30. But of the 30 tiles I have removed from the hallway, and they are like this, they're like huge. One has come up as a single piece, and maybe 3 have come up as 2 pieces. Most of them come up in tiny little chunks, and every chunk is cemented to the floor. So I have to dig the pry bar underneath the tile, through the cement, and then pry. And when I pry, the tile breaks, and I just get little tiny, extremely sharp shards. I know they're extremely sharp because I have cut my feet 3 times on them now. In fact, I started wearing my shoes. I really don't know what they thought it was going to be like to put this new flooring down. Like, oh, can't you just put the old flooring or the new flooring over the old flooring? I'm like, do you not live in this house? You want new flooring in the laundry room, the hallway, the bathroom, and the kitchen. There's 3 different kinds of flooring down for those rooms. None of it's the same width. How you're complaining that you stub your toe on the edge of the tile when you move from the carpeted room to the tile floor, or from the linoleum room to the tile floor. What do you think it's going to be like if I just put new floor down over old floor? Some logic, just apply a little bit, please. And then my sister, she's like, so I was talking to this guy about how to do this, and he said it's really easy, and it'll probably only take a few hours over the weekend. And then she went on vacation. And I'm pretty sure it's going to take me at least a week to get this done, because I just can't bring myself to crawl around on my hands and knees for that long, chipping away at these tiles. And once I get the tiles, what's great too, and I may have mentioned it already, but um, so all the tools that I would use for something like this are just flat out gone. I don't know where they're at. I don't know who took them. I don't know why they took them. But all of our crowbars, all of our pry bars, my hammer. In fact, I asked if there was a hammer to use, and I was told that nobody knew where a hammer was. A hammer that I was willing to use. There's a hammer, but it's a wood-handled hammer, and there's just no way I'm going to be pounding on a pry bar with a wooden-handled hammer that long. And nope, haven't seen any hammers, don't know where all the hammers are at. Didn't you have a hammer at one time? Yeah, I know, you stole it, and then you destroyed it, or lost it or something, and I haven't seen it since. I know, when you keep bringing up the fact that I'm missing my hammer, I know you're the one that took it. That's how that works, it's logic. I had a really nice hammer. I paid like $35 for it. Because... So when we moved, or no, when my father died, we went through all the things, and then when we moved, especially, we we split up. Okay, I split up nothing. I ended up with nothing, but they split up all the tools, all the guns, all that stuff. I didn't care. I'm like, whatever. If I need a tool, I'll go buy a tool. And so we wound up with a bunch of the tools, and every time I go to use a tool, all I hear is, "Hey, this is my tool." I'm like, okay, we live in the same house. I'll put it back when I'm done with it. Hey, that's my tool. You're using my tool. Yeah? Well, you're using my tool. Yeah, but I'll put it back when I'm done with it. And you weren't using it. Yeah, but it's my tool. Okay, that's my pair of pliers. No, I actually think those are my pliers. No, those are my pliers. I know they're my pliers. Okay, but there's like 4 pair of pliers. Pretty sure I can use these pliers, and you can use the other pair that's laying right... Nope, those are my pliers. So I bought my own pliers. Guess what? The person who won't let me use their pliers has used my pliers and did not put them back. And now I don't know where my pliers are at. So I'm pretty sure the same thing happened with the hammer, because I was using a hammer. Well, that's my favorite hammer. Okay, well, do you have another hammer? Yeah, but I'm using it. So anyways, I go out to the shed. Yesterday, I think, looking for... you know what? I'm out of that too. Yesterday, looking for tools to use that might make this easier. We grew up on a farm, and I know we brought scrapers with us, and I thought maybe I could use a scraper and the 3-pound sledgehammer and do this job much quicker and easier. But I can't find any of that stuff. And so that was my thought process. And so I'm out there. I counted 8 hammers, none of which are mine. 8 hammers. But yeah, I bought a new hammer on Tuesday. Was that this week? Yeah, this week. It is seriously nighttime game. I'd like to build a platform out to the ocean monument so I can start throwing this sand down on top of it. Thank you. But yeah, so I bought a hammer this week because we had no hammers. I don't know where the hammers are at. He's always asking to borrow a hammer. Always asking to borrow a hammer. And I found 8 of them out in the shed where he does all his stuff. 8 of them! Stop hoarding hammers. It's frustrating. Very frustrating. I'm very frustrated over this project that I don't even want to do. But yeah, that's been my last couple days for sure. Um, I did get a lot of time earlier in the week though on the modded Minecraft. I'm just about the modded. Oh yeah, look, there's that village I was talking about last time. The Acacia Wood Village. But yeah, we got started Sunday on that, and um, I've been working pretty hard to get my resource base set up so that I just have a lot of supplies, so that I can start on my actual base. We got plots again, so there will be Spawn Town. Set up 12 plots. I think 9 of them are claimed now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, 8 of them are claimed now. Yeah, I think 1 plot at each spot hasn't been claimed yet. So I don't know if I know that they talked about getting some invitations out to some other people. Oh, I forgot they could shoot you out of the water. Let's just not shoot me and say we did, okay? Oh, that scared me. Look, guys, I'm just building a bridge out here, alright? Once I get the bridge out here, things will be okay. There isn't gonna be any major changes to your base coming. I'm in no way going to mine the entire thing to the ground. It's not gonna happen. Oop. Center-ish. So yeah, I am totally not swimming into this thing. I'm just not going to deal with it this time. I'm going to remove the water as I go. And just do it easy mode, I guess. I don't know if that's actually easy mode, but it's much easier than the normal modes that I do. No, 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 no. Ow, he knocked me in the water. I don't appreciate that. Will you stop it? Through the sand? Come on, guy. You can't see me. See? That guy couldn't see me. Oh. Somebody's shooting at me. Come on, you can't see me. You guys. Yeah. I know you're shooting me. There. Now, leave me alone. Why is my health not filling back up? Fill back up, health. Alright, well, I'm going to work on this for a little bit, and then I will call it a day, so I gotta get back to tearing up that tile. Click like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.